but I guess I'm going to take that one out. Wounding, that's good.
Yeah, fire doesn't do nothing. And wounding will work on this one.
4.
That hits.
Yeah, wounding will not work, right?
Wounding works on this one.
Oh, it does? Okay, so it's wounded. And it takes 37 damage.
And 1 bleed.
Yeah.
Okay. Extremely good.
What did I roll? 15, eh? That's not enough. There's a 17-20 crit on this thing.
We're dueling over states here. Which one is the red dot?
First one.
Okay, because I do it randomly and it's just this whole just going through.
It's yeah. The red dot's the only one I remember. The rest are just kind of like it's somewhere in there.
Triangle upside down this time.
I think the yellow one's the third one, but there could be a better UI there.
Yeah. That list could have something more enumerating them. Grakkel.
Hey, enough of this bullshit.
Grounded there, bud.
Oh, that's right. It's Team Ahmed in like the first 3 pips.
All right, let's. So there's a creature that's right here. I don't know anything about summoning, so I'll just start killing that first one. Whack, whack, whack. Okay, Grakkel's attacks. Plus this. This thing has DR10, we said, right? Oh, no, it just doesn't take 34. Oops, not 34, 29.
I take a quick bio break.
Sure.
Dee Dee's got saving finale and purging finale if something bad happens.
Just in case something bad happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it that hits. It's immune to electricity and it doesn't take fire in the levels with which you're producing. You have electricity damage on your weapon.
46. No.
Okay.
So those 2 attacks do 56 damage.
Okay. That's with and no precision, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's why it's very low. And then 20, 10 is 23. 36. It's a hit. Dommage is 28.
Okay.
It's still up?
It is still up.
Great. It's bullshit. 23 again, yeah. Wait, I can't credit. 30 damage.
Okay, that incapacitates it or kills or knocks it out.
Alright. Oh, I'm done.
Alright, that is Grakkel. Zogul. Hey, Zogul.
Zogul.
There's a guy throwing skin at you and a tree wandering your way.
Fuck's sakes. He's gonna, he'll just walk over to this thing and chop suey.
Okay.
Let's bring this guy with him. Okay, so Zogul. Is he inspired by the Bard song? I assume he can't hear that shit.
Perception check?
Perception check, alright.
They are 400 feet away, so.
Yeah.
The mighty kazoo of doom.
$31, not 20.
Okay. Yeah, you actually hear the Bard song. You recognize you recognize and you see familiar figures standing atop this train car, battling.
Okay. So, alright, so let's just kill these things to start off with. Thing right in front of me, I walked up to it. Alright, so this plus that. $19 and 20.
That hits this thing.
Okay. I think I need both attacks to kill it.
Do your first one's damage. I think you do as well.
34.
It's very wounded.
36.
Okay, roll a 50-50.
Low.
Okay, it has gooey blood.
Alrighty.
Oh,
It's
okay.
dead. Right. It's goddamn treant. The hell, guys? He's like, why am I helping humans? This is bullshit. Were these guys nice to the hob or not? These guys, because I was a hob. They saw a hob, right?
They saw a hob in robes. Rick the Stick was talking with you from the beginning of this. He's very chatty on the train. Other people were generally ignoring you. You were able to basically talk your way into heading towards this station. At a couple points, you had to take other forms than the hob to get through different checkpoints. So you've had a couple different minor identities as you have shape change at will as one of your powers.
Yeah.
As you've been defending these humans like the guy who defends them. You're pretty certain they're talking about you behind you as you're currently a visible, large, giant monster thing killing other monster things in the middle of a horrific scene of violence and bloodshed. You're doing to them what the party did to Errol.
Showed them up and then some.
Yeah. All right.
So moved over, slice. That's it for now. Is this thing considered a never mind. I'm gonna read a spell.
The monster, the surprise is gone. The blood on your sword is missing as well. I guess nobody actually stabbed it with a sword. The blood that sprayed across Mort's face disappeared with it. Private sofa. Kadoosh. He's going to blow up the tree and the shambler. The little fiery bastards take no damage from this. He will pull out the empower rod for the attack, and he will intensify it. So 41 damage.
Get your fire power!
Becoming 61 damage. The tree, who hasn't been hurt yet.
I think these things are vulnerable.
Does not like fire, and is known for their glorious reflex saves. Go on.
Fire burns, buddy.
Fire burns. The shambler does much better. So that's 61 damage, becoming 91 damage to the tree.
Whew! I felt that from over here, Private Sofa.
Fire burns.
It's just...
And then, unfortunately or fortunately, there are many men who are effectively cremated in the blast. Sulfur doesn't really care. He doesn't not care. So 61 becomes 30, becomes 20 damage. This shambler.
Capra, wouldn't you mind joining me at my side?
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Couldn't find the kids, sir.
We'll find out soon enough.
Capra is going to shoot as many demonic-looking children as he can before landing beside Chagga, which he'll do on his last action. Capra is going to attack basically from the rear going forward. We want to all our foes on one side of us. AC 28 is a hit. AC 35 is a hit. AC 25 is a hit. AC 26 is a hit. Fire doesn't work, so 6 plus 20 plus 46 plus 14. Kills the first one in 1 arrow, and it looks like it takes 2 arrows per dude, so kills 2 of them.
So is he getting these ones?
And wounds 1, so yeah, so it's 8. Dead.
Nice.
Okay. Dead. And then he's gonna just whack this guy, and he's now dead. Try to get as many little demon children as a cancer.
Shh. Chuck is looking at this point. It's important.
Laser.
I picture them with big little glowy lights, like little
glowy lights.
Yep. Who the fuck are we gonna interrogate?
Tree.
Oh, it's gonna be one of these little bastards.
2 massive oaken fists come thumping upon your head. Ish area.
I didn't say I was going to.
I don't think you styled.
No.
Good stuff. Grakkel.
You're doing it, man. Alright, it's about to punch you a new face hole. I believe is how the children say it these days.
Is that how they do it? Okay.
Them crazy kids.
AC 31?
Nope. Things are getting a little tight.
AC 29?
Nope.
It's way better at punching than it is at throwing. Okay.
I'm doing the what's his name? Rodney Dangerfield. Ooh.
This
Gotta take stands for this shit.
mound is going to try to grab you and hold you still so you can be pounded into the earth like a snake.
Keep on dodging down there, Grakkel!
You think so?
It's going to, you keep jumping around, it's going to try to grab you.
Oh, no.
It's got improved grab. That's not this. No, it has to actually hit you with the thing. Never mind. It's going to smack you if it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to just get cut in the face.
Wait, who's attacking me?
Okay.
Which? Because I might want to
The shambler who's beside you.
the smaller one. Yeah, the smaller one I would defend against because I can reach that one.
Okay. AC 25.
No, that's Zogul. Grakkel. Okay. I block it. 30. I attack. 28.
28 hits.
Okay, I do damage.
We got this.
30.
30.
That's all minus the DR. I've already subtracted the DR.
Okay. So it is wounded. It gets punished for trying to attack you. Well, what's the second one? Or no, never mind.
The one is to block, the other one is to attack.
Dee Dee.
Dee Dee's got greater invis up. She knows that we're going to need to ask somebody some questions. These things look smart enough to at least answer questions. She is going to fire a sleep arrow at one of these little buggers right here.
Is she being selective or she's just picking one at random?
No, taking this one.
Okay. Give me 50-50.
Low.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Yep. Can it see me?
Can't see you.
Can't see it. Haste. Bard's Song, Good Hope, and can't see. Do you see 34?
Okay, you strike it soundly.
It gets a
Nice.
will save if it can be affected by this.
Doesn't seem to be able to sleep.
Oh. Okay. We'll call that the haste attack. Dee Dee comes fluttering down. Hold your sword for a second. She seems really, really demoralized.
There's a lot of people, and there's still a little bit of screaming. Not too much at this point.
They're mostly all dead.
There's people that need help down here.
So there's some sound from a little bit north, and there's some sound from over here. You can't hear the people over here at this point. They're trying to be quiet.
Question: how much fire is this? Is this like a little bit of fire? Or is this like the entire thing is cooking people?
No. It's there's small bits of fire. It's the carriages are mostly made of steel.
Got it. So people are messed up because they got flipped over violently.
Well, they got flipped over violently, and then they got their faces punched in by giant plants.
Okay, a hasted fly. Dee Dee's gonna fly to where she could see people alive.
Okay.
Grakkel put his sword up, like, but if I.
No, never mind. I gotta go help these people. She's gonna interpret the screaming as in "Please help me," and she's gonna rip off a channel to avoid the impish things, but just to heal anyone that might still be alive in this troop.
Okay. Mark down one troop. We're gonna basically roll. We're gonna add survivors to your total by how many groups you're adding. Like, you're gonna increase.
Okay, so people saved. Got it.
People saved. So you had remnants of a troop. One troop.
Remnants of defeated troop. 1. Yay. Well, if she does, she loses some of her oracle powers.
Or it will be bad. Yeah, there's.
All right, Los. There's nothing to fight over here. I think he's gonna dip, dodge, duck, whatever. He can fly at. He's got fly spell up, so he's not flying at slow ghost speed. He's flying at 60 and then haste. So that's 90. I think we're just gonna accept an AOO from the tree if it's got one.
The tree's got one, and the tree is not like, a brainiac.
Okay.
Actually, he doesn't punch it. He isn't punching at you. He
Okay.
looks at you and he glowers a little bit with his tree eyes.
Who, me? We're gonna start stabbing it. I think Los gets 3 stabs.
Okay, no precision damage.
Okay. Okay. This is with all the... And Grakkel's too far away for a flank, right?
I can't reach.
Okay. This is AC with all the buffs. 21.
Grakkel looks at it and goes, 1 second.
36.
Hits.
32.
Hits.
Ready and attacked for when I come in.
Um,
Unless you already rolled.
I already rolled.
Plant, you're not going to get a sneak anyway, so.
It's like,
And the last one is 30.
Hits.
Okay. Does
No
it?
precision and DR10 slashing.
Okay, this is a piercing weapon, I believe. So
Rapier.
it's a stock. Okay, does it take cold damage?
It does take cold damage.
All right. So, Bard Song Good Hope. 3 attacks. I'm gonna roll all together, and I'm gonna. That's the Bard Song of Good Hope plus the regular damage with the 10s already subtracted, plus 3d6 cold. Alright, 3 attacks on the treant, does 55 damage. Ah! Gotcha in the knot! Right in that knot! You like that? You like that?
One of its legs appears to be quivering. It looks like one of its feet is starting to discorporate. Like, turn into roots. It's still standing, it's still fighting. It's heavily, heavily wounded. Mort.
Mm. 5, 10, 15. There we go. So one move. So he's gonna hit. You start with the treant.
Did you provoke any oil there?
He stopped. Oh, by these red things.
Uh,
He'll fly above, so they can't reach him.
okay, and then Mort's reach is 15 feet.
He's got long arms.
Okay.
So
Alright.
there. Swing better.
If you hit, you're not going to need more than one swing.
Yeah. So let's see. Mort. You repositioned everything for me. Can't find him. Yeah. Right. False. All right. No, the characters were in an order. They were positioned in groups A and B. So anyways, it's fine. 26. 28 on the big tree.
Okay, you hit the big tree.
Right on. Take acid and electricity.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, 55 damage.
Okay. This tree appears to become inanimate as you blow the top half of it off, and its feet sort of try to thrust into the ground. It appears it's on some like rocky soil. It doesn't really take root, and it tips over.
37 on the thing right in front of me. The little fiery dude.
Yeah, you hit the little fiery dude. Oh, sorry. Did Mort have to make his save against his spell the first time he was in it?
You said he didn't have to.
Okay, so he has to make a... Oh, sorry, he still didn't have to. The spell already used up enough turns. Cool.
Okay, so no acid, no electricity, or acid electricity is good.
Both apply.
The 45 dead.
Okay. Zogul, this tree walking your way,
One more attack.
it gets stuck in the ground.
Yeah, one more. There's one more attack on the thing in front of it.
Okay.
Plus 16.
Was it this one?
Not 20.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna confirm. 21 hits.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this. Alright. Bludgeoning.
Reduced.
Reduced.
Only 4 times damage.
Alright, so that's
Not 40 hit points.
It's gone.
136.
Just the bonus alone. Splat.
181 damage.
You killed it 4.5 times.
He's like, "Ah!"
Okay. Some of the thudding sounds on the other side of the battlefield cease. Zogul, you see the tree that was climbing your way as it roots into the ground.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one, which was in the middle of stomping on heads, rooted itself.
Interesting.
Octopede.
In a bag.
They were mean to me, and they did the thing, and then they made me bleed, and then you need to kiss it better. Then they're gonna be my friend. Chagga.
Okay, he studies the trace teleport where the little boy child thing disappeared.
Okay.
The DC of the check to gain a glimpse of the teleportation's termination point is 11 plus the teleportation caster's level.
Okay.
And Chagga makes a caster level check, which is 8, and I use the hero point for another 8.
Yeah, boy.
I rolled 29.
So that's an 18th level caster.
Yes.
You barely make it, but you make it. This targeted the teleport, did not target the child. So that won't apply. That won't apply. Okay. Give me one moment. This was outside of what was originally banned.
Yeah. The spell's weird.
The spell does not do what I would have.
It doesn't come with any geographic knowledge, so it is not sufficient for teleportation or similar magic. But you get a brief look at the area. I don't understand how those two things...
Those two sentences work together?
Maybe it's like you've never seen it. Like you could teleport there, but you've never seen it. Which you can't do with teleport, but you can do with greater teleport.
Maybe. Okay. The child is crying before a woman made of sticks and covered in what seems to be a type of blood. She has a thorny crown and a very violent-looking scimitar. The kid is weeping, and the chamber is filled with a black, dark fungus.
Fungus. So it doesn't look like anything from around here.
No, it is definitely not around here.
Sure, remember you get Dee Dee to draw shit.
Well, it was just sort of like a flash. I think it's far from here. That was interesting.
What skills does Chagga have? I'm looking for heal. I am looking for a really high religion roll, maybe.
He has a +9 religion, 5 ranks.
You could roll it.
Okay, he rolls a nat 1, gets 10.
That little fucker was crying to some plant lady.
Okay. Yeah. Does this thing leave behind any blood? Actually, he's not asking that. Private Sulphur, you know the little boy that we hit? Could you check to see if there's any blood?
Yes.
Don't worry about the little things down there. I think the 3 of those bruises could, or the three bruises can handle it. Sorry, Capra. As you were, go fly around and kill the little magma things. I was going to try to tell it like a dimension door if the thing got away close to here, but I think it went far away. Maybe. We looked at.
Little birdie bastards! Sir! Support D2 low and get your square blasted by a catapult again.
Oh, are they still firing?
Yeah, let's go firing.
Let's go fuck them up.
1
Okay, DC 15 reflex save.
for which group?
It's this group right here.
You got called Capra down into the fucking.
Back, sir.
Chagga made the save.
Capra makes a save. Sulfur. I think he evades, but or he takes it or he evades. Oh no, he evades.
Sergeant, take Private Corporal Duggan out there to stop that catapult.
Okay. 13 damage divided by 2 is 6 damage, and then DR applies, so Capra takes 3 damage.
Okay, Chagga. Frustrated. He's got chunks of stone in his head.
We're in the line of fire, sir.
I notice. Go take that catapult out of those. See if there's any creatures over there that think we need a prisoner.
Okay. Support. Hey. Kev's over here.
Come on.
Alright.
Is it a significant enough resistance at this point?
No.
Can we DM point and story the...
We certainly.
Okay. Because like these things haven't really done anything to us aside from Kev's...
Destroyed Kev's gear, which is funny.
which is funny.
Fucking annoying.
Funny.
Shit was hard to steal.
Right.
It was hard to steal.
These Fae, you find that some of them go down fighting and act as if they don't feel pain. Others still have their Fae traits with their evil intent. Dee Dee would notice that some of them are no longer Fae creatures. They are beings of plant.
Oh, do they suffer from that blight shit? The stuff that... Oh yeah, don't touch these things too bad. Clean your weapons. She's... Yeah... She doesn't feel as bad anymore if they've completely turned into something else then. They're being put out of their misery. She's gonna wander around and use channels to heal people, like to try to save them from the train.
How many channels do you use?
All of them. So she's got 7 more.
Okay. So put 6 troops partially saved.
Okay.
6 defeated. As you defeat these foes, this raiding of rocks doesn't end. Duggan and who was going with Duggan?
Capra.
Duggan and Capra find a series of animated trees, mindlessly picking up rocks and chucking them.
What the fuck is this?
There's a fucking problem with this. I don't believe Duggan has spellcraft. Capra does. He will roll a spellcraft. Once you find them, they're firing from like 500 feet away. It does not take long to destroy them or to sabotage them.
Yeah, Duggan will just fling pine cones at them until they're destroyed.
Okay, they don't react. The trees are just loading themselves up and flinging bits of rock, and you can see that the ground around them has all been very heavily displaced.
This reeks of druid magic. Trees walking around and fairies.
There were 6 of them firing and reloading and firing. Capra is going to make his spellcraft check.
What do you think, Capra?
Yeah, this is no good. This is mostly bad.
I mean, one of those things wouldn't stop the train, but something else definitely did.
Yeah. 20 or 29. Yeah, I think this is a spell. Maybe.
You think? You think a magic did this, Capra?
A druid spell. A big druid spell. Makes the trees shoot. Shut up. He's about to say makes the trees shoot rocks.
You're a fucking genius.
I drank my juice. It makes me smart.
Yeah, right. Your juice. Well, spellcasters got shit. Do you think that spellcaster's still around here?
You mentioned something called Siege of Trees.
Siege of trees. I'll put that in your report, Capra.
Yeah.
Hey, I can fucking write the reports. That's not what I signed up for. Hey, you think the caster's got to be near? Duggan's like searching for where the caster is.
Apparently it lasts for like a really, 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 really long time.
Alright, sieges take forever. Alright. You don't see any tracks or anything?
It's a good idea. Give me a second.
Of course it's a good idea. Duggenschmer's full of good ideas. Don't forget who's the gang.
It's a good idea.
Just because you got your fancy titles, don't forget who's the gang boss.
Oh, now there.
General Duggan.
Corporal Duggan.
General Duggan to you.
Hey, you're generally Duggan as far as I know.
Generally.
Okay. Capra finds tracks from. There was like a big box here. Somebody put down a big box, and it's got. Do you smell that?
Tell me what you smell it. I'll tell you if I smell it.
It's got that ashy smell of those little birdie fuckers.
Sure, I guess.
It looks like somebody had like a big crate or something of them.
Ah, so does they let them out here?
Yeah. And then there's some claw marks. Ooh. he's he's walking in a circle. The circle is quite big. Here's the front of it. And he's walking, and he's walking, and here's the back of it.
Right. What could be possibly that big?
You know the blue guy that we saw when we were with the thing, and it was.
Are you fucking telling me the blue dragon is doing this?
I don't think it was the blue dragon, because this guy's like skinnier. He's a big fucking.
So that's a different fucking dragon. Alright.
Very big dragon.
Dragons have treasure. This is promising.
Yeah.
So I flew here, drop the box, let all these things out, cast a spell. Does that mean the dragon's a fucking druid?
Dragons cast spells.
Right.
It's more than you know about dragons.
That's why I'm asking you the questions.
I think druids usually are like wizards, or they're like priests. If they're shiny, they're priests, and
Right.
if they're dark, they're wizards.
Is the tree catapult spell a wizard spell?
No,
Is the tree catapult spell a priest spell?
no.
Right. Do you see any other tracks of people casting spells around here?
No.
Right. So it's probably a druid dragon.
I don't want to fight a druid.
Or the druid was riding the dragon's back.
Or I don't got nothing.
It's a druid and/or dragon. Well, no, dragon and/or druid.
A dragon and or druid. Yep, we put that in the report.
We'll put that in the report.
And or druid.
Howdy! Turns invisible. Feel a little exposed out here.
Yeah, if there's a dragon or a druid around here, I don't want to be all this far away. Okay, Capra and Duggan fly back.
Sounds like the screaming's all died down. Let's head back.
Yeah. Zogul,
Yep.
you see over a period of time people you have seen before. They're standing on a train, they're being backlit, there's a sunrise coming up slowly over the hills, they're backlit, they look fucking awesome.
He takes a smaller form again and tells the men that looks like, well, he approaches them. So, let's get this guy the fuck out of here.
Can I kill these little fuckers?
Yeah, you can just if you want to capture one, you can. They're not all plants.
Oh yeah, we'll capture a non-plant one.
Okay. Well, 3D2. If one of them is not a 2, if they're all 1s, then you okay. There was one non-plant one.
All right, we'll just
you're able to get a hold of.
Just stick them over other guys.
It should have been 50-50. It was really more like 80-20, just based off of how those coin flips went.
Sergeant Erithal, Stick. Looks like we got allies on the train.
Reinforcements! There's reinforcements! They're all gone, right? The tree stuff.
Looks like they're all gone, yeah. I don't see any more.
You're gonna need to help that guy walk. Yeah, and then you just keep that pressure on there.
Dee Dee's helping.
Dee Dee is tending. There's a lot of.
You guys want to come forward?
There's a lot of maiming. The people who got lucky were just like they were like heavy concussions or that sort of thing from the accident of the train. Those who were getting smashed by trees or grabbed and having like limbs ripped off, some of them did survive.
Okay, Dee Dee is doing good. I think Chagga and his fellows are starting to march out towards this group.
They're wearing Legion colors. Hail!
These are the ones that were on the train fighting.
Chagga
They're the
just
support.
Rick the Stick is. Cheers!
You can come down now. All the bad things are dead.
Okay. Yeah, they make their way down.
These are Foreign Legion.
These are Foreign Legion. These are members of Legion of the Stag. They're primarily half-elves and humans for the most part.
Okay.
Typically, with the ranks of the Legion of the Stag.
Oh, a hobgoblin. Who might you be?
Chagga. I am the one that was with
He was
serving.
called me, sir.
I was serving Grakkel back South Wall.
You know Grakkel? Oh, you're not with the Legion?
I was keeping the serpent frozen.
Grakkel's on the other side of the train. You can go talk to him there.
Thank you.
Chagga just watches the hobgoblin leave. He's never seen that hobgoblin before, so he's...
He maybe you haven't yet.
Who's in charge here?
Sulfur is going to follow that hobgoblin.
Yep. Yeah, Chagga just gives...
He doesn't like goblins. He doesn't like shape changers. Shape changer goblins he really doesn't like.
He's like...
So,
Spidey sense started to...
he's just keeping pace. He's just... When you turn to look at him, he looks at you.
Who's in charge here? Don't worry, your Major Benson is safe. I teleported him back to Fort Manius.
That Sergeant Erithal, Senior Sergeant.
Oh no, it's Acting Lieutenant Chagga of the...
Sorry, Lieutenant. It's good to have someone with a little bit more experience, sir.
Yes, the Steelrose Squad was sent here by the General to, well, to rescue you. If all of you could come from your hiding places, the men that you left behind are being pulled from the train.
They get their asses in here. And...
Now, could you point us towards where the gnome was?
The gnome. I know where the gnome was.
Then hop to it. Describe where the gnome was. We're going to go there immediately.
He was in the heavy carriage. This way.
Kev, you want to hold the private's hand? We're just going to zip over there.
Yeah, sure.
Sergeant,
Come on,
go and see if you could rescue any more of your men. And then prioritize anything that is portable, that is useful in times of war.
Understood, Lieutenant.
We've got a bit of a walk. I'm actually not sure how far.
We'll try to figure it out, sir.
Okay. Which car are we going to?
That one you guys were fighting on.
Oh. Alright. Chagga will just dimension door the three of them. Don't resist.
You're my favorite lieutenant.
Chagga. Sure.
This guy's an asshole. He's dead now, but that's fine. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, apparently you were left with no officers and no one who could think. Now, where's this gnome? Gnome! Bumba Boom? What was your name? Boopa... Kinderboom. Kinderboom?
Where'd you go, buddy?
This was the cart. He's climbing down.
Do we see any signs of his contraption or anything like that?
So when you enter this cart, you see a lot of carnage, some destruction. You see signs of a scuffle, and you see a broken, heavy crate. Something big enough to fit a huge construct of some sort.
Detect magic, just see if there's anything.
Okay, there is a... a strong, lingering aura.
Alright, and one of the trace teleports was down here, right? Okay, Chagga's gonna concentrate on the trace teleport.
Okay.
He gets a cast level check, but it was more than a minute ago, so it's at a -5. No, probably doesn't get anything.
Okay. You see a tree ring on the ground that is creating this lingering aura.
Like a thin slice of a tree?
A thin slice of a tree.
Ooh, what is this? Chagga's going to take off his glove. He's going to cast object reading and give the tree ring a touch.
Alright.
Chagga's CSI D&D, by the way.
This is why we prep a lot of tokens.
Look lively, Sergeant, Private. I'm going to read this thing's aura. It's aura. Oh, it's aura.
We're supposed to shut up, right?
Yeah, get your gun ready. Just in case.
I hate that fucking thing. He pulled out his gun.
Okay, I got a 35 on the psychometry check. I believe the DC's 15, and I learn a thing every 10 that I beat the DC. So I learned 3 things. Psychic emotional things about the object.
You get a glimpse of the crafter of the object. A hobgoblin wearing a skull and bones crafted this. You know that they are a druid. You know that they are very powerful. You know that this was left here as a fuck you to whoever investigates this.
Oh,
This was
cool.
a malicious trap that you just accidentally triggered in a non-malicious way.
Is it a male or female?
It is a female.
Female hobgoblin. Alright. Ooh.
The name Jang comes to mind,
Oh, hello there, dear.
and you believe something of the Vermilion Marsh is a term that is associated. You're not certain of the link.
Hello, Jang. I'm Chagga. Chagga puts his white glove back on again. Well, I believe this thing teleported the big tentacle creature in here. It was a trap left behind. We should be wary of any cuts of wood like this. Is the thing still there?
Yeah, there's a physical.
Okay, Chagga's going to make sure that it's like a already used item. He will cast Identify through his domain spell and will take a moment to identify the thing.
Okay.
Kev. He glances at the private for a moment and
It's like
he'll bluff like a he was just muttering something. I make that mistake constantly, by the way.
Start to try to use last names that you never use.
Yeah. Dasad, with his aid and the +10 from the Identify, that's not too bad. 34, so I think that's -15, I think. So I'd have to look at Detect Magic or Spellcraft. Identify properties of magic item is 15 plus the item's caster level. So this is caster level math, Marty. 19.
Okay.
Curses increase the DC by 5, so it could be 14th level and a minor curse.
A summoning trap was burned into this thing.
And it's no longer active?
It's no longer active. It has been expended. It was a Summon Nature's Ally. I'm sorry. It's not in Summon Nature's Ally. It's a different one. It was a... it has a funny name. It was a... Sorry. It was Summon Frogemoth.
What level spell set?
9th.
By the pattern and the weave, we have a true caster on our hands. And by true caster, I mean capable of casting 9th circle spells.
Oh shit.
This Jang female hobgoblin druid definitely did not like this train. Left behind this frogemoth A ninth circle spell cast this. He just glances again at Private Rick. He's just curious to see if like any of this talk makes sense to Rick.
Means he's fucking powerful.
Ninth is.
As high as it gets,
Lieutenant,
buddy.
if ninth is like top, right?
Effectively, yes. Yes,
For your
for
purposes, yeah.
for casting very quickly, yes.
My mama was a shaman.
Your mother was a shaman. Oh. What are you doing in the Fallen Legion? Were you conscripted?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Ah, you had a record.
I settled an argument. I was right.
With your axe there.
Oh, they took that axe away. This piece of shit. It's alright though.
Interesting. You seem to be the only one with blood on your weapon, Private. How many enemies did you kill today?
At least 6, maybe 8.
He glances to Kev.
Not bad, considering most of them just ran like chickens.
I depend on the guns. The little fire fuckers, they blow up your powder. He's looking at like the scorch marks on Kev's pants.
Apparently they do.
the crappy bits of the horns left behind. Yeah.
Ah, that shit.
So there's still this crate in here.
There's a crate. Oh, there's the remnants of a crate.
It got smashed.
They got smashed.
Is there still stuff inside the crate?
Inside the crate? Sure. Let's give me a perception check for searching the crate. As we're CSIing right now. So in my head, it would be like, it's like, are the rogues going to go in there first? And I was like, in my head, I'm like, Chagga's going to go in there, and the thing will be like, ah.
Carlos just went through. It's like, hi. That worked out. I think Los, by virtue of being able to go through walls, is kind of a rogue.
Sorry,
yeah.
what was your...
Chagga got an 18 and Asad got a 20.
Okay. Desaad, you do find what looks to be a brass bolt in the remnants of this crate.
Okay.
It looks to be of very fine construction.
Oh, it's definitely some kind of machine that was in here. They took whatever the hell that was.
Private,
Does it look like there were tracks out of here? Do you know what I mean? Like, were there like tracks that rolled out of here, or was just
Sorry, this big pile at the end, we glossed over it completely. Looks like it was rusted away.
Yeah.
This end of the wagon, or this end of the train, was rusted out, and it looks like it was the whole front end of this was rusted away, with sufficient space to get that crate out. They smashed the crate, and whatever was inside appears to be missing.
Okay, so the dragon and the druid came here and stole the shit.
Basic idea.
So there's nothing left in the crate aside from maybe some of the ammunition of the
It looks
of
like
the
there's
item.
some ammunition,
Okay.
and there's a couple of like maybe bits of the machine that might have fell off. Or
Yeah, Chagga's going to collect up the bits of the machine in a way where he doesn't take possession of them, with his white gloves on, putting them in a special bag, and he's basically going to collect up bits of the machine for later psychometry.
Kev, give me your perception check, or Kevin Chagga, give me a perception check for the back of this wagon car.
20.
You do find some like sleeping stuff in the back of this place. Now, this wagon isn't meant for this is a cargo wagon, but somebody was sleeping in here. There is some magical ink. There's a set of mechanics tools. There is a bedroll.
These look like gnomish sized.
They do look gnomish sized.
So there's none of the machine left, but there's some of this gear. So Chagga's going to pack that gear up as well in a manner that we can.
Is there a brush, a pillow?
Yeah, we take his personal effects.
Is there enough for a Grakkel to do something with it? See what you got, Alchemist.
Nice.
Grakkel?
Decide, I mean, sorry.
We scripted characters, that's one thing. Would you?
They're all creeps.
Yeah, there's. You could try nomming on random bits that you find.
Private, if you could set up a guard outside, stop anyone from coming in. We're going to comb this place with magics. Chagga is watching his expression. Thank you, Private.
I like somebody knows what the fuck they're doing. Fucking over the front of the car.
So how many people look like they lived here?
Chagga says loudly so the Private could hear. I think that one is going to be very favorable in my report.
And put his axe down and lean it on.
Yeah. And he whispers to him, a little bit of honey goes a long way.
Yeah, you're pretty good at this. You ever want to be,
Quartermaster who you gave some, you gave him some honey and some alcohol? The quartermaster you bribed?
Yeah.
He appreciated the bribe.
Good at what, Desaad?
Well, I was saying, if you ever want to be a doppelganger, just let me know.
Well, I do know magic. I have never seen a point in changing who you are.
Well,
there's a spell that's a bit out of my grasp. I've been thinking, how could we transform an entire unit into something that isn't there? I think it's called a veil spell.
yeah,
Something.
kind of illusion or something.
Yes, powerful illusion, tricks the mind of stupid people. Could affect an entire squad. Might be useful. Who knows?
Maybe a larger.
Why are you chewing on? Why are you chewing on that hairbrush?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Is this how it works?
Yeah, basically. I was gonna
But
grab some
if
there.
if you start chewing on things, I won't be able to read them later. So Chagga's gonna take personal effects that aren't things that you wipe yourself with.
Ooh, bag of dirty laundry, sweet.
we don't find a spell book or anything like that.
You don't find his spell book. You don't find anything that looked like it would have been immediately used for combat. You do find inks, some mechanics kit. It looks like it might be a backup kit based off of its size, as well as his bedroll and a small bottle of off-world gnomish whiskey.
Chagga's going to take that, though. He sticks that in a pocket and pats it, save that for later. I'm going to add that to his perishable goods. One bottle of off-world gnomish whiskey.
It will not perish. Strong stuff.
Some of this stuff here that you don't need to lick, I will use to try to make a connection with him later. Perhaps the general could find out if they're very if they think this gnome is important. I'm going to have all those soldiers search this train high and low for the gnome. If he's not here, I'm not too sure what we're supposed to do. Follow a dragon back to its lair?
Don't ask me.
One that could do that?
Well, they cared about the little gnome and his device. Not these men, really. But we saved him anyways. Might as well send them walking down the track while we teleport back. And see how we can find this gnome. Strike him. Get him, like we did this.
Oh, we're teleporting back, are we? I have one teleport left. It means that
some of us will.
Yes, I have one teleport left, which means if we go off target, I won't be able to rectify the situation. We'll be stuck in whatever random predicament we go into.
Just walk back then.
I think walking back as a group, and if we don't reach the fort by morning, then we can teleport back. I should probably give the general an update.
Do your sending.
Yes, I think I want to just have the train searched first, though. I'd rather say we found the gnome. You don't have any location spells, do you? I was thinking of getting one, but...
Get me a scroll.
Yes, locate object or locate person might have been useful here.
Let's see.
I'm really, really hungry. I'm gonna make myself a sandwich real quick. I'll bring it back down and I'll eat the sandwich.
It's fine.
And we will continue because I get to eat and then it's real bad.
Yep. Yes, remind me a locate creature, locate object spell.
Locate creature and objects.
Yes.
Got it.
I'm sure we could requisition some with some of the money that we have. Or you could use your little scroll trick. That is very impressive, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
A very useful trick when you're, very limited on what you know. Just get these. This has got like 30, 40 scrolls. They're all awesome.
So what do you make of this, Kev?
Well, the commander, he brought in this guy, whoever he requisitioned this guy to come in and with a machine, whatever the hell it was, probably something similar to what attacked us. I don't know if you saw it or not, but it was it's like a covered wagon with no horses and wheels, like a, I don't know, it's just fully. It was a construct of some type, and you can sit inside and had cannons and guns and everything. I assume it's about the same size as this.
You're talking about the thing that attacked the mill that you lived in.
The mill, that's right.
Yeah. Interesting. Imperium has a lot of wizards and a lot of wannabe wizards. There's a whole echelon of politics and who's in and out. And wizards actually rule the Imperium, you know that? It's a family of wizards guarded by magi that all are part of the the extended family of the Undying Emperor.
So some kind of lich or something?
I wouldn't care to
Ask.
postulate. Those things are beyond us. But yes, some sort of immortal, no doubt.
Ooh. Wonder what this guy was like. Assuming he's still alive.
He's looking at the brush.
So you just eat it?
Yeah, basically. I got a taste for it. My body's just
Kind of tries to figure out how it's put together.
Yeah, we did
Your hair might look the same, but it's different.
Oh, my hair fell out long ago.
Nah, you know what I mean. That guy out there, if his hair was in here, well, that would be a problem. Not really. I don't want to be him. He's a kind of a... But whatever.
Sort of a light peach fuzz. Another reason for my brothers to make fun of me.
Sorry, Chagga.
Oh, it actually. I now understand the weird lesson they were trying to teach me in a way. I am much tougher than they think.
I've been through a lot, so I can see that.
I have a feeling we're going to be through much more, with nature itself turning against us.
Yeah, the druids. I was not expecting. I mean, I expected a couple of troops of goblins that they constructed something on the railroad tracks, or
Yeah.
maybe those witch eaters.
I got a good glimpse of her. Once I learn how to scry, we'll be able to take care of some of these leaders.
Yeah, pull the same thing we did when we came to this train.
Yes. Yes.
That works.
An effective tactic, although it makes one a little paranoid. I think for the remainder of this war, we'll be sleeping in extra-dimensional spaces.
That's not a bad idea at all, actually. Or even there's a way to hide your. I don't remember. I remember what it's. I don't learn it, but like a way to hide yourself. You know what I mean? Make sure they can't. No one can scry on you like the general did. It's one way to do it.
Yes. Expensive spell for me to learn as a sorcerer.
Yeah, it's just get me a scroll.
Two. That one. I suppose before we start scrying on our enemy commanders who can cast Ninth Circle spells, we should find ways to protect ourselves, to cover our butts.
Yeah, you don't want the same thing happening to us.
Right. Very astute, Desod. I'm
So
glad that our paths have crossed. I may have been angry in the beginning, but you've proven a loyal companion.
well, you know, like I said, I get a bad rep.
Yes.
Family of assholes. That's why I've been Kev for forever. Wait.
Matt! Thanks for the prime sub. Good to see you.
Hmm?
Oh, Matt.
Oh yeah, what's happening?
There's a big gong noise that goes off that you guys can't hear. Yeah, Matt's character. Remember Roram, right?
Yeah.
Roram had a rope trick, and I think it got dislodged, and they went on this like magical ethereal journey in this like wayward rope trick.
Shit.
Yeah, and then they got attacked by ether gaunts and stuff like that. Yeah, it was pretty creepy.
Wait, this was for their the current campaign?
No, this is Roram.
Roram, like
You were there for that, I think.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was Kazul time.
That was Shadows. No, Kazul was
He was Modron.
World of Three Suns. He was the Modron.
He was the Modron. Yeah.
This is Pup. And whoever you had before Pup.
Oh,
Talk about alchemists.
No, Matt subbed and we were talking about rope trick and how he blew one up once and they went on the magical rope trick journey.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't remember that, and Ahmed was thinking about the campaign before that. Anyways, Chagga, I think it's time for us to go and interrogate our prisoner.
give me a sec here. Adam, I'm gonna grab some of that hair. I don't know how many samples there are, but. Nom, 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 nom.
Chagga watches.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'm behind, like, something that...
Roll a d3.
Roll a D3, huh? Well, shitty shits.
You can do it.
1.
Give one kick at the cat.
1 kick of the cat. Well, fuck.
Do it.
Do I have anything, any points to burn here to do this?
There's no.
Nothing, eh? Good
Nope.
stuff. Because I usually burn through that shit real quick.
Yep.
Okay. Just want to see if there's a way for me to boost my charisma before I go
Oh,
ahead.
Chagga's gonna heal himself up a bit. He's now walking around with 15 damage. Fuck that.
Okay, we've got a plus 14.
Rick the stick pulled out like a piece of chocolate. He eats part of it. He offers some to Chagga
Oh,
as he's going by.
no. Well, he's out. Oh, as we're going by. Okay.
Yeah.
Where did you get this?
Found it.
There is an ever so slight smile. Chagga's just thinking with honey. He accepts a little piece of the chocolate.
14.
He looks at it. He smells it. He talks about where it might have come from with his craft
Oh, you
culinary.
recognize it. It's part of the cooking rations that would be in the mess tents of the.
Yeah, a chocolate ration. Let's see if we can find a few more of these.
Adam,
Yes, Ahmed.
if I take the form of something else that gives me a bonus to charisma, will that give me a bonus when I'm trying to...
Yeah.
Okay, done. So, plus 15.
Okay, where are you doing this? You're doing this in the.
Yeah, Chagga's distracting
Okay,
Private
they're
Rick
talking
with
about
chocolate. Yeah.
Okay.
23?
So that's a 13th level dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 plus level identity.
Yeah.
Okay. You turn into a gnome.
Yeah.
Where are you, you gnome bastard?
I'm on the...
No, I'm trying to find the tokens on the
Oh,
map. I have
sorry.
to find it.
My identities are missing a whole bunch of tokens, and I don't have the actual tokens to fill them in.
Yeah, I'll have to help you do that.
Okay.
They're like Nightwalk
Yes.
and...
Kindable is a strong, little, hardy gnome. His fingers are well attuned to crafting and repair.
Okay, and what's his name? Kindaboom. Right? Kindaboom. Oh.
His ability, off the top of my head, I would say it would relate to once per day make whole. Would be the
That's cool.
and it basically you know how to patch things together in a way that will actually hold up. So
What was Kinderboom originally called, his token?
it was called Kinderbone.
Oh, is this a new one?
This is one that was added today. Yes,
Okay.
it's in that list if you grab it. But, like it should be if you sync that folder, it'd be in there.
No, yeah, I have to download it again.
He's
Apologies. So it's just a question mark for chat.
Or no, just put it, if you could put it in the OneNote under Kinderboom
I can do that.
or under Desaad's identities, just jam it in there. I think it's good.
I will do that.
above Jax.
I just dropped it in at the bottom.
Nice. I'll move it.
Get rid of the one that cannot be seen.
Nice. Thanks, sir. Flip back to Kev. Come back out. I've got everything I need.
Oh, excellent. Did it work?
Dance.
Private, let's go see how your superiors are doing. Chagga says it in a...
Yeah, yes, sir. He winks at Kev. He doesn't know what the joke is, but he's going to wink at Kev for fun.
Yep.
Yeah, you're in the.
He thinks Kev was trying to pee in the back or something. Like it was, he's an old man trying to pee. Did it work? Yeah, it worked. It was like, okay, perfect.
Okay, Los is helping, like, dive into hard-to-reach areas and trying to find people. And we're basically looting the train with many hands.
I'm muted. Okay. Yep, these people are trying to pull people out of the train. They're bringing people to the healers, people with wounds, injuries. Dee Dee, make a heal check.
Dee Dee's good at this now. She has a plus 24. 27.
27?
Yeah.
Few of the humans are infected.
With this stuff?
Yep, or the humans and half-elves.
Okay, she isolates them immediately.
Okay.
I think we call that quarantine.
Okay. You quarantine. Ahmed, roll a d8.
Four.
Okay, you found 4 people who are infected. I need a fort save from Kev. I need a fort save from Grakkel. I need a fort save from Zogul. I need a fort save from Mort.
Okay, Grakkel's using his Charmed Life. 14. Is Good Hope still running?
It was running at the time that you had to actually, like the time where it would have occurred. It just doesn't onset until later.
30.
Okay, fine.
I think we are first checking the train for people, also salvaging the train for useful goods, and then once Dee Dee finds out that some of the locals are also infected, she's going to tell people to be careful around the bodies, and we're going to make pyres.
24.
Some of the pyres are just strategically where,
Okay.
you know,
Very good.
close to where they had fallen.
20?
That's okay for the initial save. If you fail the ability save, it gets worse.
Oh, there's multiple. That's great.
And none of you are Fae out of that list.
Some of these guys are immune to poison. I don't know if this is poison or not.
It is not a poison.
It's disease and curse, is what we learned before.
Yes.
I think there's a lot of fire burns.
There's a lot of fire burns.
And then the little bodies of the Fey fire things, did they actually burn?
The fire. They don't burn well.
Okay.
You're uncertain as to whether or not you can the infection actually gets killed by the burning because they don't actually catch.
All right. Well, I think we also have acid
Acid minerals.
flasks. Dee Dee is going to pour acid into their ears. There, by my count, there's 16 of the little fuckers. 17, 16.
Okay.
So, like, I don't know, a vial of acid for every 2 things.
Give me a dex check or like a d20 roll for DD just for all the interaction with people and this is it.
Okay, 18.
Okay, she's careful in how she's contacting things.
Okay, I erased 8 vials of acid as she's basically trying to burn away the stuff in their heads, and then they go onto the pyre.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Do we find a little gnome when we search the train end to end?
You find 2 gnomes, but they're not the gnome that Kev turned into.
She was like, nope.
You find 2 dead gnomes in Foreign Legion outfits, but
Okay.
they're like private.
They go onto a pyre.
Private Jacob, the gnome.
Well, what is the standard thing? Do they bring bodies back, or what's the?
No, they're a little bit more practical than that. Fire would be okay. Burial is probably okay. There are.
What do we do with their tattoos? Do we chop off a bunch of hands? Is that what?
Only the Seekers had that, or not the Seekers. The
Everybody has a tattoo.
okay.
They're not magical. They're tattoos. If you're trying to prove their existence, like, so do we have dog tags? I guess would be that's normally what they're used for. Is they're saying here's the ones who are dead.
Yep.
So they would have like a mundane dog tag.
Okay. Well, yeah. Basically, we collect them. I'm sure these troops know what to do when people die, so Chagga just lets them do it. But Dee Dee's flying around warning people not to touch the enemies too much, and those 4 guys are basically being quarantined. They're being told to strip down naked. We're burning their clothes, and they're being given like some non-military clothes to wear, whatever we can find.
Did we have knowledge, architecture, engineering?
Dee Dee, if she takes 10, she gets a 21.
Okay. When you're at this end of the train,
I'm listening.
as you're searching,
Yep.
you see what could most efficiently be summarized as, well, that's your problem. A large segment of the train track appears to have been melted away from the rest and then forced upward in a mound of dirt, making a ramp that would have launched the train 30 feet into the air and then making a landing, smashing arc of destruction.
Hello.
Ahmed, you're not muted.
Sorry.
Okay. She makes note of that.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta look after their tracks a bit better. It's like they gotta look at the tracks before the train comes. And yeah. Maybe if they send a train that has no cabooses or no things ahead of any other train, and then you just lose one thing and not the whole thing. Yeah, that's gonna be my recommendation. That's gonna be my recommendation.
They need a pathfinder for the train. They need a train finder.
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing it wrong.
That's a real. There's like wrong There's fucking that. That's like really wrong.
Like, they didn't even slow down. They're like, trains can fly, right? Trains have wings.
Maybe they thought it was a fairy train.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Can't handle weirdness. Someone's leaving.
Yeah. What are we gonna do with these chums? Looks like they're injured. Well, good thing our staff is all topped up. Let's see. So we need a break curse and a break healing disease.
Easy and a cursey.
I still can't do the curses yet. Is it Kev? Kev's got the curse one?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, Kev's got but scrolls, and he can do it tomorrow.
Get your scruffy ass back here! Okay, tomorrow? Alright. Yeah,
Okay.
I help some people here, but these people are bad. Like, this is too much death.
For every group that you saved,
Yep.
roll a d8, and for every 20 you get, we create a troop.
Nice. They're reforming ranks. Because that must be the troop of ultimate morale.
I think they must have got some XP from that.
68. 39.
I'll throw DM boy. 2 troops get created.
Alright, cool. That feels good.
Yeah, look at that. They're all in their rows. All back in their rows, just like humies. Like humies do.
Now, one of these troops is effectively maimed,
Yep.
but it will function. So we're gonna call this one here the maimed troop.
Alright, Sergeant. These people could probably move tomorrow.
Thank you, Dee Dee, but the dewdrop. But what was your rank again?
Private?
Private. Thank you, Private.
Hmm?
Good work.
Yeah. You know, trains can't fly. Not that you were driving it, but somebody made a ramp over there.
I'm a cook. I'm not supposed to be doing any of this.
Oh, Chagga's a cook. You should talk about cooking with Chagga.
Chagga's the big one, right?
Uh-huh. I think he likes his own cooking.
I don't think he likes me very much.
Yeah. You gotta show that you're useful. And then he might like you. There's a guy named Errol.
Dee Dee just starts to...
Yeah. And the whole town was overrun with shape changers, and Errol was there and had no idea. No idea. How could you just, Yeah. So make sure you're yourself useful, and then Chagga, I think, will like you. And if you're not useful, then now's the time to start.
All right, I will do my best.
Humans grow fast, so it's like inheriting a big pair of shoes that you gotta grow into.
She looks down at his feet.
So start growing!
Yes. You heard the lady. Let's be useful. It's
Yeah.
talking to you, knucklehead. No, talking back.
Yeah. Am I supposed to salute now or something?
Dismissed.
Okay, thanks. Bye. Come on, Capra.
Just got talked down to by a private. Fucking making 10th level characters privates.
I don't. It's my first. It's like the epitome of it. It's my first day. Like, all right.
Decide. I guess we gotta do the thing again.
Oh yeah, you mean the,
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
talking about the scroll thing, right?
No, this little guy. We gotta go and make him our friend and get into his head. We gotta learn which bad people did this.
Oh yeah, that thing. Oh yeah, sure. Hold on. Wow.
Dee Dee's gonna spread some charm dust over this creature. You're muted.
You're muted, buddy.
I'm an asshole. All right. You don't want to touch the creature. So Capra sarcastically said it's probably the dragon when she was talking about the bad people.
So like,
Yes, Grakkel, there's a dragon.
There's a druid actually.
No, it's a dragon.
No, it's a dragon.
It's a dragon and/or druid.
No, it's a dragon and a druid. I told you.
Yeah.
Whatever was flying around had massive wings
Right.
and was melting. Well, it turned that metal thing to dust. Look at it.
Who's talking?
Zogul.
Oh, is he in hobgoblin form or is he in big?
He's the little hobgoblin.
Okay.
He's not in big chungus form.
Yeah, but that's what he sounds like because it's like still.
Oh,
strong.
was there a druid and a dragon?
No.
It was a druid and/or dragon, and it sounds like druid and dragon.
What color was the dragon?
Don't know.
Was it white and crusty?
I don't know.
Or was it?
We're about to find out. We're gonna.
He's asking Zogul what color is the dragon.
We did not see. It was too dark. It was too far away.
Chagga shakes his head, goes over and listens to the interrogation. Even though most of it's going to be in Desaad's head, he's just going to come over and listen. I guess we put a big piece of debris on the creature if we're trying not to touch it. Like we just covered it with a bunch of stuff so that it can't move.
All right.
Dee Dee will use a lay on hands to wake it up. The charm first, Desaad.
You do your thing?
Yeah. He jumps in its mind.
You in there?
This thing is dreaming about fire and burning things,
Does Dee
like burning forests.
Does Dee Dee know what kind of fae this is?
Knowledge nature.
21?
This is a hellfire ignis.
Oh. Is that a fae?
That is a type of fae.
Probably really popular on Volcanica in certain spots.
They're popular in Volcanica in certain spots. They tend to be from regions with volcanoes,
Mm-hmm.
but they tend to be around the bases of volcanoes.
Okay. Chagga comes over. May I touch this one?
Well, it's a little. I think it's infected, isn't it?
It is diseased.
Yeah. So careful.
They're also known for not being terribly bright.
Okay.
It's also. Yeah.
The
You know
checkers
what?
game between this thing and sulfur would be like a long checkers game.
It's diseased.
All right. And Chagga goes away. Because Chagga can touch things with his knowledge education domain. And he gets a 29 to learn about his abilities and weaknesses.
If Chagga's willing to roll 2 d20s to see if he gets sick.
No, he's not that interested. Okay, Dee Dee gives it some charm dust. While it's asleep.
Okay. It's gonna like you. It also smells very distinct.
I don't know if I want to use land hands and touch it. Give me a second.
That would be my question.
Oh wait, hold on a sec. Kev goes and drops off all his gunpowder and shit over here, and comes the fuck back like,
Out
"All
of
right, now
sight.
I'm good to go."
All right,
50
Dee
pounds
Dee's gonna
lighter.
pour a potion on it. Is basically what's gonna happen.
Okay. Hello.
Hi, I'm Dee Dee. What's your name?
Ska.
Hmm?
Ska, son of Sp.
Alright, Ska. Where are you from?
Big burner. He can't move his arms. He's like motioning his head
Yep.
in a direction. Big burner.
How'd you get here?
Cage.
Oh,
Ride in cage. Black wing. Bring in cage.
Blackwing.
What is Desaad seeing?
Desaad is it's being truthful. When it was talking about the big fire, he's thinking of a volcano, like an active volcano. When he's thinking about Blackwing, he's thinking of a large black dragon.
Black dragon. Okay. Was it black because it was nighttime and you couldn't see the goddamn dragon?
Who's your master? Is your master a druid?
Oh yes, her name was Jang.
He knows the name Jang.
But it's not his master.
He recognizes the name Jang. We don't follow Jang.
Okay, where's Jang now?
Maybe swamp.
Is that where the dragon lives?
Tries to shrug under the. Maybe.
Why do you follow the dragon and Jang?
They bring us to smoke boom.
Oh, you like
You see him looking at the at the pile of gunpowder. You see him wiggling his fingers.
Hey,
Don't do that, or I'm gonna blow you up.
Smoke bang fun.
it is kind of fun, isn't it? Don't do it now, cause I don't think.
I got 2 barrels in this, and I'll fucking use both of them.
Okay. Well, Black Dragon, Jang. I don't know. He came from some volcano.
Light lady. You should see Blight lady.
Who's Blight Lady?
She know Jack.
Blight Lady? No Jang. Where's the Blight Lady?
Blight lady. By swamp. Other swamp. Different swamp. Don't like swamp. Swamp. When he spits, his spit sizzles.
Yeah, okay.
Dee Dee feels sorry for this creature.
I had enough.
Alright.
How did you get sick?
Let's just see skills. Yes, got it. It's pretty good at hiding. That's not how you determine how you got sick. Oh, cage held in cloud. Thick cloud, many cough.
Why?
That's where dragon hold there.
Get him sick on purpose.
If if you fuzzy, if he's trying to motion, like, if you fuzzy head, Blight Lady is yours. You are Blight Ladies.
Oh, it doesn't sound good.
Blight Ladies see you.
Like me right now, or
No, I am not fuzzy.
oh, oh, but she can
Blight
see
Ladies
through the
see fuzzy.
fuzzies.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh, so if you turn into a plant, you belong to the Blight Lady. Then you wouldn't be a little fire guy now, would you?
No, they are two Blight Lady.
Yeah, they're taking advantage of you too, huh?
I go.
Where would you go?
He motions towards the direction where the tracks came from.
Ah. Yeah. Well, you guys did a bad thing here. Killed lots of people.
Motion. Desaad from behind him motions to Dee Dee's like.
I can't help you. I'm sorry.
She says in Sylvan.
Desaad, he doesn't like the idea that like people are people. Like the word people doesn't. It is a low in evil-natured creature.
Dee Dee's shoulders sag and she just flutters away.
With a disease.
She left behind.
Did you just gangster style like twist his head?
She left behind a little vial of acid so that you could, you know,
Blood in the ear.
yeah,
Uses the acid splash that shit.
that works too. She just goes over and
Respectful to fire. Sulfur and lizard folk.
she just goes over and like
It was infected.
lands beside Capra.
Not you. He disrespectful to fire. Fire not plant thing. Fire eat plant.
Grakkel, you know this hobgoblin?
He's a Zogul. He is one that surrendered to us after we destroyed the Ogre Magi in Southall.
Wait. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be...
Things went really south in Southall.
So, Zogul,
Yeah, boss.
your temple that you were guarding was assaulted.
Ooh, bye.
A number of hobgoblins with a pale complexion and fine robes and armor came with a very large red-skinned Oni. This red-skinned Oni took one of your horns. Your horn did not grow back.
Interesting. Okay.
You were informed that the time is nigh. The not Hob, not Oni, but a walking, living God King has risen. A being infused with the power of the Iron Hall. that all shall assemble before him and form rank. Being defeated in duel, you were able to effectively prostrate yourself sufficiently to not be slain.
He went crawling to the toughest fuckers that are closest to his friends.
The frozen spirit from within the lake was excavated before your eyes and teleported away with. The curse with which you were as tempting to hold back very well could be unleashed at this moment. You need help.
Great troubles in Southwall.
Not in Southwall.
But the troubles that you fight here will be found in Southwall, because they talk of the walking god arisen, the one that is one with the iron halls. They are only in their rank. They came to the temple. They took the Naga that I was freezing daily. They teleported away. She is theirs now. They are all in Southwall.
What would they be doing in Southwall? Wait a sec. Why are there... What the fuck did you find in Southwall?
It was some big Oni creature. Chagga's eyes narrow as he's looking at the hobgoblin.
There was another one there. A large one. Red. It took something from me.
He taps his missing horn.
That is not coming back.
Is
The
that
scar from the missing horn does permeate through your form. So when you disguise yourself, you have this wound on your head that is just always there. This scar.
Lo starts laughing, which is really creepy because he's a ghost. Is that some sort of mating ritual?
Oh, I get it. I get it. So
There's a quick flash of a smile, and then he goes, like, kind of flickers back to, like, a more serious face, and...
Sulfur is looking at the sus traitor in our midst. Fire burns.
Grakkel, this is your responsibility. He's pointing right at Zogul.
Zogul has surrendered his ways to me. I am his master now. You will not do anything against me, and by extension against any of you.
It means that if he fucks up, it's your fuck up.
And if we fuck up, it is your fuck up.
Correct.
Wait a sec. I'm just... Two questions. First question. When he fucks up, does that mean I fucked up or Kev fucked up on the way of the fucking up?
Fuck both of you, I'm out of here.
Oh no. Okay, second one. If somebody is bullying your apprentice, aren't you supposed to go do something, Mr. Master Guy?
Yeah, we will deal with them afterwards. Los, could you perhaps share memory with him and tell me so perhaps Dee Dee can see what they are like and draw them? Need to know what they are looking like.
Yeah, I guess I can make a picture. Sure.
Oh, I guess we're making camp here. Why not? Los will come over and share memory.
Now, just out on the side, how heavy are these carts? Can we pull a good one up on the other side of the track and just fucking move it?
A train car would be like
I'm just saying, a
70,000
30
pounds.
Yeah.
30 strength mort, a 30 strength.
I don't think we're
Zogul.
pushing a cart. I think we're grabbing anything portable and leaving the rest for whatever cleanup crew comes by.
So, sorry, I was wrong. The cars would weigh in or around a million pounds, something like that.
Okay, lots of pulleys.
Half a pound.
No.
So somewhere between, sorry, half a million pounds, 100,000 to 500,000 pounds. And those are regular trains. These trains where we said were bigger because of
Yep.
the fancy track size. So it's
Yeah.
double that. So it's 1,000,000 pounds.
Because large creatures are a thing, you know.
Yep.
No, I think we're just camping here, and then the first thing in the morning, we're starting a lonely march towards Fort Manius, assuming somebody knows which direction we're supposed to be going in. We'll, follow the tracks to Fort Manius.
Capra, I assume, would
Well, we could also which way the train was facing.
follow the tracks.
Yep.
Yes. The map left is where you should be going.
Okay. Yeah, we sleep in a rope trick. Some people have to stay outside. Priority is given to the arcane spellcasters. I don't know if we're bothered at all at night.
Okay. So this fight started at like 7:30 in the morning. You spend all day tending to wounded and collecting up things,
Yep.
and then for the evening. Okay. A watch is set. Give me a percentile roll on
Oh,
it.
ascending is going to be sent.
Ascending,
Before, after we've searched the train, then Chagga's going to send us.
Around noon would be the sending.
Yep.
Sorry. 46.
Let me send a sending.
Let's do something real quick on my laptop here.
Okay, General, train attacked, Black Dragon, Archdruid. Blighted Fae. Gnome missing. I guess we could use proper names. What was his name? Kinderboom?
Kinderboom.
Kinderboom missing. How many troops left? How many troops?
It's 5 troops.
You effectively have, you have 4 at full fighting capability and 1 wounded troop.
There are what, 30 in each?
Yep. About 60% losses if you're doing the math.
That's fine. I'm just going to say 150 men saved. Headed on foot.
Get your knowledge geography people together to try to figure out where you are relative to the fort.
4 more words.
All right. Knowledge geography.
Right. General, train attacked, black dragon, archdruid, blighted fae, kinderboom missing, 150 men saved, headed on foot, can teleport tomorrow, wreck needs cleanup,